Wow, God is so good. Just in the last 24 hours, amazing things have happened. I'm not going to go into my personal business, but I'm just letting you know that when you come out of your spiritual attack, this attack that you may be going through or just got out of, so many amazing things await you. So don't give up. That faith that you have that's kept you going this whole time, that's what you're going to be rewarded for. The more you lean on God, the more you read his word, the more he is so faithful. Sorry. He is so faithful and loving. Oh, God. He goes above and beyond, even what we ask for. And I promise you that. I will testify to that 100%. I'm not worthy, but he chose me. He obviously chose us. So we are undeniably chosen, and he does what if he wants to show us favor, he does. If he wants to protect us, he does. Many are called, few are chosen. We love God because he loved us first. We choose God because he chose us first. You know that? We didn't choose God. I want you to know that. First, he chose us. It's in the written word. A good example of a victory and success story is David in the Psalms, when in a few Psalms, the early Psalms, like Psalms 3, 4, he's he's asking God to protect him from his enemies, because they're after him, they're surrounding him, they're attacking him for no reason at all. I mean, he did nothing wrong except be him. And I guess his light was too bright and he was too righteous and too good. Some jealous people like Saul, he knew that David was better than him, and the people were starting to respect him more, singing really, good songs about David. David slays 10,000 and Saul slays only 1,000 men. He was just getting a little too big for his britches, Saul thought. So Saul goes after him and has all these armies chase him. He is scared, though. David is literally scared. And upset and stressed, and he prays to God about this. But as you keep reading the Psalms 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, up to 13, I was seeing this transition happen in David's writings. He was a musician, so he put all of his feelings on paper. He was really, really good at it, obviously. And he, very good lyricist, but they're true feelings, they're real, and they're still felt today. We're human just like David. And so David made mistakes as well, just like we do. But as his Psalms progressed, his confidence progressed. He told his own soul and his own mind to have confidence in God and trust in him, and reminded himself of all the victories that God has given him and faithfulness that God has towards him and everything that he's done. It's a good thing for us to remind ourselves of what God has done for us. And I've done that a lot in my life too. When I've been down, I've always remembered he always lifts me up. I've never went a day without eating by choice. It's absolutely amazing and phenomenal how faithful God is. When he finally gets done, telling his soul, to be strong, be confident, because God has never let him down before. Then you see the victory psalm, where he's thanking God for defeating his enemies, and how his enemies fell in their own trap that they had set for him, and fell in the hole that they had dug for him, and got caught in the snare that they had set for him. And it's just amazing, the justness, the fairness of our God, and how protective he is of his own. Oh my gosh, when he says he's a good shepherd, he is the good shepherd, and we do know his voice, and we do follow him. We are protected. We're in the palm of his hand, and our names are written on the palm of his hand, and every single tear of ours is kept in a little bottle. or big bottle, depending on how much you cry. The point being, he knows our pain, he knows our feelings, he knows our thoughts, he knows our heart. You know, there's scientific evidence now about how our heart has almost a mind of its own. I'm not going to get into the technical terms or anything. I don't study that. However, I listen to a lot of people that do know what they're talking about on this. And basically our heart is a separate thinking organism. And it's amazing to me. Our heart, we may not be conscious or aware of what our heart is thinking or doing and talking to God about. He knows that part of us, the most deepest secret part of us, he knows. It's very interesting, something to think about. But today, I'm just telling you, God just is a show off today. I mean, he's just been doing things that are blowing my mind as usual. But not too long ago, I was in the darkest time of my life that I'd ever been through. And I've been through some hard times, yes, but the last year has been the hardest, most trying time I hope that I'll never go through something like that again. But when I first came out of it and got away from it and was rescued by the creator of the universe, my hero, my knight in shining armor, the one that heard me when I cried. I'm like David now. I am singing a victory psalm right now, Thank you for your faithfulness, God. Thank you for seeing me through the darkest time of my life. I mean, when I say dark, I mean dark. I know some of you guys can understand this, and you may still be in that dark hour or month or year. But believe me, there's an end to it. God is with you. He's building you up, preparing you. I'm on the other side, so I can say this with confidence. That gift, that purpose he put in you, that passion, that heart, did not diminish through all this. That experience or this experience is propelling you into the direction of your destiny and your purpose, and is turning you into a mighty, mighty warrior. You may not feel like one now. When you're out on the other side and you look back, you will see, and you'll know that you're not that same person that went into that spiritual battle, physical battle. You're not the same person. You're transformed, and it's as if God intensifies every gift he gave you. It's as if he gives you new muscles, new weapons, spiritual weapons, new insight, which is wisdom and knowledge, things that you can outsmart the enemy. You can outsmart the enemy, and you will learn, if you haven't already, to trust yourself, to love yourself, and believe in yourself. You're stronger than you think. You're meant for so much more. That's why the enemy wanted to hold you back, keep you quiet, hidden away. Yeah, it doesn't work, does it? God is more powerful. God is stronger. I'm here. I hope you will be too, if you're not already. Lord, I pray for anybody in their dark night right now, Lord, that they make it through as I did with your help, Lord. I know you will do that. You have your hand on them at all times, and you will make a way for them as you do, Lord, because you are such a good, good Father and a protector. And not only do you want to protect us because we're your children, but you also want to prepare us for future battles and give us every tool we need to ensure that our purpose is completed, that you put our assignment that you had put on our lives, Lord. What the devil tried to kill. Lord, bring that person through, Lord, through the fire. We are refined through the fire. The Lord just showed us going through a fire, being refined like silver, being tried. Do you know when a piece of metal goes through the fire, all the impurities are burned away? The fire hurts, right? It burns. But when you come out on the other side, you see the purpose. And you know why. And you feel it. And you become it. So don't give up hope. Just keep on going, keep on going, keep on going. God is there, God is there. There's all of us, all the remnant are going through this spiritual battle. There is we all know that he is at the door. And he said, whoever wants to be saved and who thirst, he gives the water freely. He loves every single person. He loves us so much. But we had to prove ourselves. Maybe he already knew we had it in us, but maybe we had to prove ourselves to ourselves. He wants us to know what he put in us too, what he made. He just doesn't want the world to know, or he already knows. He did this so that you would know. And it changes everything when you know who you are and what you're capable of. The boldness and the power that the Holy Spirit puts in you when you go through this fire. Whew. Wow. If God be for you, who can be against you? It's so amazing. I pray. Look at me. Look me in the eye. If you're in a dark, dark season, and all you have is tears on your pillow and people hating on you, and no opportunities, financially strapped, immobile, depressed, tormented. Hey, you're in the fight. You are in the fight, but God is also in the fight with you. And with him on your side, you can't lose. Just keep it in mind. Keep it in mind. He's only lets it go on for as long as we can handle. Okay? He knows our breaking point. He knows. He gets you right before that. But he wants also to show you what kind of a person you are and how strong you are and what's important to you and what you're willing to walk away from for him, what you're willing to give up for him, what you're willing to do and be for him. God, this is amazing, remnant. You are chosen. You are so special. You don't even know. You are diamonds on his crown. Love you guys so much. We're all in this together, brothers and sisters, sons and daughters, friends. I know you're out there. I know. God bless you.